All right, we're recording, so these are going to be the packs. The way this works for new people watching, maybe lurking around, each player is going to make a team from their pack, which will be easy to do. So we just take one out. OZ's up first. OZ is in the house. I'm sorry, who's first pick? Carlos. Sorry, OZ, you're last. I got OZ on the brain. Every time I look in chat, I see your name. Oh, ADD is a wonderful thing. There we go. Hi, Jeff S. How you doing, my man? Here we go. Carlos, pack 1. Remember to make Carlos 1 and Carlos 2. So he can name the teams accordingly. CJ.
Yeah.
Travis Kelce. Raiders. Titans, Chargers, Packers. Le'Veon Bell. Patrick Peterson. Forte. Romo. Ben is out. Palomolo is out. There's a Bears gold. J-Mac, Jordy. Who is that? Mark Ingram. Russell Wilson, Brady. Colts pink. Bishop Sankey, Tom Brady. Alex Smith, Julio Jones. Le'Veon Bell. Eric Ebron. Torrey Smith. Mike Evans. Terrence McGee, Shaq. Cedric someone. Justin Hardy. David Johnson.
David Allen Johnson.
Tyler Croft. Desmond Lewis. Bryce Petty and Tyler Lockett.
Our boys, look at that.
Bryce and Tyler together.
That was Carlos. So it works like they pick 2 receivers, a tight end, a running back, quarterback.
Man, I don't remember. I don't do the fantasy, guys. It's too much on my plate, so I don't really remember. Do you guys take a quarterback 2, 2, and 1, or what? I don't even know. I think it might be less. Jeff S. Here's your pack, Jeff S. Alan, you still here? Looks like Alan's still here. This is Jeff S.'s pack. Anquan Bolden. Theo Reddick. Aqib Talib. Mark Sanchez. R-Dub. Ravens. Cam Newton. Tom Brady.
Thomas Patrick Edward Brady Jr. Okay, so it's 1 QB, 1 wide receiver, 1 running back, and 2 flex.
There you go. You can always count on the chat to tell me what my own fantasy football consists of. 2015 Devin Smith. There's Gronk. There's another Gronk. There's another Gronk. Just for you, Brandon. 3 Gronks in a row. Aaron Rodgers. Drew Brees. And our first hit is a Tevin Coleman.
2 color, looks like.
Yeah, a little extra color sneaking around in there. I think the Falcons... Are they... Oh, no, they're... What are they? 1 and 2?
Yeah.
Someone's 3-0 that I didn't expect to be.
The Raiders aren't 3-0, but they're doing really well. I got a couple Derek Carr autographs, so that's good.
Nice. Vincent Jackson, Crosby. Jalen Strong, there's our buddy. Not sure why he's our buddy, but he is our buddy. Hey, only one of these. Kevin White, silver stamped. Oh no, this one was a stamped. Mike Davis.
Jeff S's. Up next, AFP.
Here you go, Alan.
Does the Tevin Coleman go in his pack too?
Yeah, Tevin Coleman does. You're right. That's going to be a hit drafter, for the hit draft.
Yeah, but for right now it just
goes in there. All right. Here you go, Alan. Our main man, AFP. DeAndre Hopkins, Mike Evans, Dwayne Allen, Deshaun Jackson, Jace Amaro, Wilkerson, Tyler Eifert, the Vikings, Richard Sherman, Mark Ingram, Kuechly, Ruben Randall, Arian Foster, Joik Bell, Tyron Smith, Deshaun Jackson, LaShawn McCoy, Peyton Manning, said everyone can suck it this weekend, Arian Foster, Rodgers, Julio Jones, Marshawn Lynch, and a Jordan Reed autograph. What?
I don't know, they put rookies from last year in here when...
You have received a Topps autograph card. Not numbered. Jordan Reed.
Thanks, Topps.
It's a $100 box. What do you expect? Jeremy Curley. John Kuhn. C.J. Anderson. Golden Tate. Flacco.
Never heard of him.
Oh, they're 0-3. Leonard Williams. Landon Collins. Dorsett. There's our buddy Jeff Harriman. Jeff Harriman, anybody? Anybody at all? Okay, Jeff Harriman. Justin Hardy, Tony Lippett. There's David Johnson. Tyler Croft. Desmond Lewis, Max Williams, Clive Alford, Nick O'Leary, Antonio Brown, and Matty Iceman. Allen.
Then grab the Jordan Reed auto.
Allen to the P. See your team, Allen? All right, here you go. Here he is, our main man, Bonk. Bonk, you get a song for the Arrow in the draft tonight. Just as long as you're not related to Jeff George, you're all right, my boy. After Jeff George is kind of cool. I see a good one on top. If it was there 2 weeks ago.
I don't even know what team that is.
Here we go. Des Bryant. Chris Ivory. That kid must have played for 64 teams. Look at this guy. That's who I was talking about. That's 3-0. The Bengals.
Yeah, what do they call him? Like
the Bengals?
No, him. They have a name for him. Something Ginger.
Ginger. Brandon Cooks. Man, Andre Ellington, A-Rob, All Day Peterson, Robert Woods, Matt Asiata, Cowboys, Keenan Allen, Ndama Kinsu, Eric Weddle, LeGarrette Blunt. What's he doing?
Nothing.
Nothing? Okay. There you go. There's your starter probably right there. Aaron Rodgers, Mario, Earl Thomas, Michael Floyd, Reggie Wayne. Reggie Wayne. It's got to be his last year. ODB.
That was his last year.
Eli, was it Eli? Greg Olson. I was going to say. Tony Romo.
Oh no, Reggie Wayne's on the Patriots.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think he's done. Here's a Kenny Bell auto.
Never heard of him.
Kenny Bell from the Buccaneers.
Where's the Crickets?
There's my buddy Pat McAfee. Did you know I played him in my fantasy football championship a couple years ago?
You were telling me.
Isn't that funny? Le'Veon Bell.
Oh, there's
He
another
did a fake
potential
punt
starter.
this week.
Yeah?
He fake punt for a first down.
I'd start him, no.
Tom Brady. Rashad Jennings. Randall Cobb. McCoy. Barr. Demarius Thomas. Jesse James. Bo Wallace. Alvin Dupree.
Jesse James.
Jamison Crowder. Crowder, I hardly knew her. Matt Jones. And Sammy Coates. Marcus Peters. Brett Hundley. Mario Alford. Jay Ajayi. Dante Fowler. There's Langford. And there's Aaron Rodgers in the coolest hat ever. And Richard Sherman.
And my favorite player.
You mad, bro?
You can't stand him.
And we got a really nice autograph.
Nobody?
Of Kenny Bell.
No takers?
Roger.
So you wouldn't say that Kenny Bell's going first?
I don't think Kenny Bell is going to be the first pick.
Roger.
Here you go, Roger. Roger is in for 3 spots in the football mixer, which is loading now. I'm sure I'll hit refresh and it'll say sold out.
Hello, everybody.
Step Van. If he didn't go to Stanford, I probably could like him. Cam Chancellor, Sammy, Jerick McKinnon, AJ Green. What a freaking week he had.
Yeah.
Richard Sherman, Keenan Allen, Adrian Peterson, Stafford, Dez, Matt Ryan, Randall Cobb. Dude, if this was your team this week, you would have been killing it with Rodgers, Cobb, and Julio. Sproles. Alfred Morris.
I'd start Jackson.
Old school Bo Jackson. Amari Cooper.
Yeah, he would be killing it.
Ari Rodgers. DJ Humphries.
Cooper's a monster.
Clay Matthews. Marquise Pouncey. There you go. Here's your starter, Roger. He only had 4 interceptions this weekend.
If we could start a backup, then it probably wouldn't be him.
4 interceptions, dude. Kelvin Benjamin, Jarvis Landry, Andrew Luck. This is the winning pack thus far, I think. Steven Jackson. We should be getting some sort of a... Do we have one more hit? No, that was it.
No, I got all 3 of them.
Yep, we got all 3 of them. Boring box. Pete, Buck Allen, and TJ Yeldon. Demarius Thomas and DeMarco Murray.
Buck Allen.
That was a good pack there. That was Rodgers. Carlos number 2. Hedging his bet. Oh, I can't wait to open up that Prism Jumbo.
Yeah, you love that set of colors.
I do. I do love the colors in them. That Black Finite we got is a beautiful card. So, Carlos 2. Eddie Lacy. Frank Gore. Boo. Pierre Thomas. Saints. J.J. Weezy. Haha Clinton Dix. Riley Cooper. The Gronkster. B. Marsh. T.Y. Antonio Brown. Forte. Marshawn. Jordy. Luck.
Look at that thing.
Here's a black stamped team leaders. What's the black? Is that normal?
Yeah, I've seen a couple blacks.
Oh, okay. Zach Martin. Nick Foles. ODB or OBJ. I got a Leaf mini helmet coming. We're going to be doing some good football mixers, guys. Max Williams. Matt Jones. Sammy Coates. Nice Gale Sayers and David Cobb.
I'd start Sayers.
Yeah. Carlos 2. Brandon, here's your pack.
All right.
Good luck, my friend.
Thanks again.
You're welcome. Here you go, dude. Jimmy, Joe, Jason, Hillman, McFadden.
Yeah.
Derek Carr.
There you go.
Marvin Jones. Brandon, this is Brandon's pack. Antonio Gates. You want to start DeMarco Murray? And here's AJ Green.
There we go.
Will he duplicate his week? There's Edward Lacey, the beast. A big man, as John Gruden calls him. Alfred Morris. Calvin Johnson. I wish I was good with editing because I could grab a whole bunch of John Gruden stuff that he says in a broadcast and like put it together to music. Adrian Peterson. Stafford, Joik, Bortles, Lacey. CJ. Forte. Man, Brandon.
It's gonna be some tough.
It's a tough pick. Todd Gurley. I don't even think he's playing. PJ.
No.
Man, Kevin White. Cam Newton. And Andrew Luck.
Oh, that's good.
It's a little something there, so.
There's always light at the end of the tunnel.
Any given Sunday. I love those mock Twitter handles. Like fake handles, fake names. I gotta check Ustream. Alan, just open up a new email. Can you just open up a new email, Alan, on Gmail? Just make like AFP 222 or something and try that. I don't know if you've been hacked or what, but he's not getting any of our emails and we don't get his.
No?
No, it's strange.
Alright, Albert.
Albert! Yeah, that was a tough team there.
Yeah.
Tough pack, Bran. Any given Sunday, don't get discouraged.
Alright. Oh, is he nearly as rough as the Super Break?
Yeah, exactly. That's why I put him in here this week. That was terrible. Okay.
I'm on a cold streak.
So many freaking windows open. All right, this is who?
Albert.
Albert! Muscle hamster. No shine as a dolphin. Poor guy. Demarius Thomas. Cole Beasley. Redskins, Eagles, Lions, Bears. Jeez, 14 cards in a row. Patrick Peterson, Jordan Matthews, Bobby Wagner. There's a lot of offensive players. Antonio Brown, Luck, Denard, Vernon. Here's a gold DeJon Smith. Duke Johnson. Jermaine Gresham. Sue, Forte. Bridgewater, Gronk, Newton, RG3, J Mac. Marcus Mariota, he almost pulled out a win. Demarius Randall, anyone?
Crickets.
Do you know out of the whole, there's a nice Mariota rookie, I'm looking sharp there. Like to see that in like a Chrome or something.
That'd be cool. I can't wait for Chrome to come out.
Yeah, won't that be a
Some of
nice... Hope they put more than one auto per box this year. I have to look.
Yeah, that's usually what they've done every year.
One
so I don't
auto
think they're
per
gonna-
box. Steven.
Well, Topps Chrome last year was such a hit.
Not.
Yeah, they couldn't even sell that stuff.
We used it for skunk packs.
I don't blame you.
Alrighty.
Alright, this is Stephen R. Or no, Stephen. Yeah, Stephen R, right?
Stephen R.
Stephen, yeah.
Okay. This is going to be a Cowboys hot pack. Nothing but Cowboys. Rivers, Hopkins, Evans, Dwayne Allen, Deshaun, Rolando, Jace, Des Bryant, Chris Ivory, Julian Edelman, Tavon, Carlos Hyde. He's missing in action. Clay Harbor, never heard of you. Earl Thomas, Des Bryant, John Brown, T.Y., Eric Weddle. Devin Funchess, gold. DeMarco Murray, Bettis, Jeremy Hill. Man, a lot of Dez in this stuff. There's a red Jim Braxton. What does red mean?
I don't know. We've seen a couple of them.
Okay.
He said he sent, Grammy said he sent money to get into the 5-box BOGO NFL mixer.
Oh, sweet. Pat McAfee. Kiko. Le'Veon.
OZ, yeah. That's a good box, though. But 10 spots, man. Not made of money.
Nelson. Eric Flowers. Shane Ray. Todd Gurley. And Leonard Williams.
Look at that hair.
Yep. So Nate will email you your teams, your options. Or you can watch the video.
A new chair?
It's my...
Oh.
I took it from my office desk. Since I don't work over there anymore, I always work over here, so...
Yeah, we have to move those things because I keep running into them. You
Yeah, I'm
bump
moving
into them.
stuff around. Last pack, OZ. Last pack, Mojo.
Good luck, man.
That was Lamar Miller.
Even though you're still in the league.
Muhammad Wilkerson. Oz is so determined to win fantasy. Antonio Brown. Might be using him a lot if Big Ben's out. Steve Smith.
You had this upstairs.
Oh, my phone's been up there?
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't know if you needed it.
thank you.
You're welcome.
Hoping no one's trying to text me.
I already texted you once. But
Oh, you did.
Chandler Jones, Greg Olson, Arian Foster, Matt Ryan, Derek Carr, Ben Roethlisberger. Here's a red bubble RG3 to 60.
dude, this pack's looking like mine.
Marshawn, Jamal, until now, ODB.
There you go.
Jamal, Charles, and Marshawn. Aaron, Pierre, Jordan Cameron, David Cobb, Mike Davis, Trey Williams, Devin Funchess, Eddie Goldman, TJ, Stefan, Jimmy Graham, and Kelvin. So there you go, OZ. I will start the next video for the... Well, I'll just keep it going. This was Hot Rookies in Prism, right, guys?
I thought you threw a flawless in here too, basketball.
A flawless. Yeah. I was thinking about taking a spot in the flawless, but then I would feel terrible if I got the #1 pick.
Yeah.
But then I was thinking, what's it matter if I had the #1 pick or if someone else got the #1 pick?
That's true.
But I just don't like to do it. Doesn't. I don't know.
You have a case of that stuff coming in, right?
We do.
Isn't that just like 2 boxes?
It's 2 of those suitcases, yeah.
Let me find a different box. It's like amazing in here.
Oh yeah, it was a case of Spectra.
That's right.
I forgot. Sorry. My bad. There we go. Alright, so let's get the hits for this week's fantasy. Thanks, Oz.
I'm gonna remove you.
A Hot Rookies and a Prism. Big boy. Let's see what we got in the Hot Rooks.
Maybe it's a, what is it, hot box it's called?
Could be a hot box. They do exist. Hot OZs. Oh, the trash needs to be done.
Yeah.
Shop, man. Alrighty.
No booklets.
We do these first,
Just
right?
kidding, obviously.
What if this is one big fat booklet? 20 of them.
Or a Kobe Bryant bat barrel.
Kobe. Let me check Ustream. I don't want to feel like I'm neglecting anybody. No, that's Breakers. Yeah, no one goes to Ustream anymore.
It's a ghost town.
What should I do with that case of Spectra? Trying to decide. Do I mix it with Inception? Do we just do a whole case of it again? I kind of would rather do a whole case of it than do half of a case.
We're gonna need order more top loaders.
Yeah.
That's a case of top loaders right there.
Jeez. There's got to be a better way to ship them than putting every single one of them in a top loader. Can't we put them in those white boxes?
They'll ding them. It's just not an efficient way to ship them.
Yeah, you're right. Steven Jackson. So we're looking for hits. These are going to be your hits to draft for the week. Like a Jordy Nelson to 79. Or a Vincent Jackson to 99. I have a feeling there's an OBJ auto in this one.
Yeah?
Yeah. You think I'm right?
I hope so.
What's up, M-Dub? Hey, it's the other beard to fear. There he is. We're doing fantasy right now, guys. This is we open up jumbo packs of football, and the guys make their teams from the packs they get. We use Yahoo scoring, and then at the end of the week they will draft all the hits that come out of the jumbo, this, and a Prism box based on their standings. So that's what we're doing right now. Right now, feeling we have a 5-boxer, which you can see up on the screen, or maybe not. Devonta Freeman, didn't he have a killer week this week?
Yeah.
15 of 20. Our buddy Taylor.
Weird.
I thought there was more than one number card in there, in those fat ones. A 4-box divisional of Spectra.
You didn't show the Tony Romo. That's awesome.
Colin Kaepernick, Step Fan Taylor.
Number 1 pick right there.
Put that link in there, guys. Cut and paste that link. Here's the autos. Man, Charles Sims to 50. So that means that this box of Prism is going to be dope. Right, Brandon?
Yep.
Brandon's like, the week I get in fantasy, got nothing so far.
Not like a Sammy Coates booklet or anything.
Spectra Action.
Prism.
We do big breaks on Sundays for football usually, so yeah, the Spectra rules. No doubt about it.
One of Panini's, if not their best product.
It's definitely good stuff. But there will be 4 autos in here. 4 autographs.
That's good. I mean, that's
Yeah. 2014. Shiny. Kid Reporter cards. So we're just looking for hits and cool stuff. Carlos Hyde rookie. Look at that. Another Carlos Hyde die cut rookie. Look at that. See? Marshall Falk to 99.
that's cool.
This is good for fantasy because there's all kinds of like numbered stuff and shiny. Mike Evans, rookie. These are dope.
Cool again.
Brandon doesn't like this Prism.
I mean, I don't know.
Why don't you like it?
I like Topps Chrome. Just
Yeah.
Prisms. I don't know.
Just that's how I feel about prestige products. I do not
Oh,
like
God,
prestige,
I can't stand
and I can't
prestige.
stand totally certified. Not certified, the totally certified stuff.
Yeah.
Like the blue, it's like blue.
Yeah, I don't like that either.
The box and the colors, can't
I
stand
like
it.
Contenders. I really like Contenders.
I don't get Contenders.
Um,
Website update. All right, all it said was it was a success. So I don't have time to read it all now, but our website guy just emailed us and said it was a success. So that's good. See, there's something gold in here. Matt Hazel, Sammy Watkins, Justin Gilbert, Russell Wilson die cut, and a Ryan Fitzpatrick gold Prism.
number to 10 or no?
Well, this is the Panini gold one,
Okay.
so it doesn't look like it's numbered. I forget what they did with these.
Short printed product.
Oz, what were these little gold one with the Panini logo in the background? Yeah, Oz never did well in Contenders. It was ridiculous.
Yeah, I in 2012, I wish I would have saved all the boxes I
Jennings to 50.
I went through 2 or 3 cases in 2012 of contenders trying to get a luck. I had 3 Robert Griffins, which sold real well, but no Wilsons, couple Alshons, but
Man, the freaking Andrew Luck contenders.
I used to own one.
Did ya?
Yeah, I traded for it and sold it.
Grammy, I got your money. You traded for it?
Traded for it and then sold it.
Traded for a card and then sold the card you got?
Yep.
And what
So I
card
do
did
it.
you get?
I got the Andrew Luck. I traded for the Andrew Luck and then I sold it.
Oh,
for
then you
money.
sold the Andrew.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said you had an Andrew Luck. You traded it and
No.
got something else and then sold that card.
Let's see a black.
Black is good.
Let's see one. No, I said let's see one.
Oh, yeah. C.J. Mosley, James White. I thought you said you see a black. Regular Prism Cam. Trey Mason. 2014 stuff is holding up pretty good right now.
Yeah, Odell Beckham.
What up, Magaroon? Oh, points. Benjamin Davis Ely 150.
Ooh.
That's a shiny thing. This'll work.
Ring a ding ding, baby.
What the fuck?
One pack off.
Wow.
Bullseye. Bullseye. Bullseye.
How about that, fellows? I've opened 2 boxes of Prism in the past couple days and pulled 2 one-of-ones. How about that? All sports marketing. Wow. Beautiful. Oh, my word.
And still 4 autos, he said, and he's right.
$29 spot this week. Top shelf breaks, fantasy football breaks. Someone's getting a finite one-of-one. Says how you like Prism now.
New favorite product.
I'm a Prismholic. I'd like the cards. They're a little bit thicker feeling than Chrome.
I also like 5-star football.
And they, like, see, when they do this stuff, Chrome is just a little border.
Yeah, that's a full thing.
They make the whole card of this. I just,
I mean, it looks nice. Yeah, don't
to
get me
each
wrong.
their own. That's why they have so many different products, because everyone likes something different. I mean, you can get a Tom Savage to 99.
I mean, every year when 5-star football comes out, I buy a couple boxes for myself. It's expensive, but it's just
5-star football.
Just been a tradition. Usually, like a case of it, I buy.
What up, Other Beard? I forgot your name. I saw your order. New guy, guys. New guy. James Wilder, Brandon Cooks, our buddy. Trey Mason. Josh Huff Auto.
These one-on-ones look so nice in person.
Yeah, let me see it.
I'm guessing that's number 1.
So far, Brandon, so far. Till we pull like a Blake Bortles to 5 auto or something silly.
That would be nasty. Or an Odell Beckham.
Yeah. AJ McCarron, here's that gold Kurt.
Short print thing.
Oh yeah, Aaron. Aaron's new to all this. Explained it to him today. Right now we're doing our fantasy breaks, Aaron. So, like I was telling you, we're going to fill that other break. I think we're down to 9 spots, 10 or 9 left in it. I'll check after this stuff here. Jarvis Landry.
Ooh.
See? Nice Marquise Lee auto.
Prism's actually pretty cool.
And it's numbered 1 of 100. I got a bunch of it.
Yeah?
Yeah, more than you see here.
Yeah, your box is just all over the place.
I got mail coming. CJ Spiller, Ben, here's a black and white Lance Allworth. I forget what those are. They might just be a little old school guy thing. Man, I remember when this stuff first came out, it was like, holy crap, a Johnny Manziel Prism die cut.
Now it's like,
Oh my gosh, are you serious? Play the music.
now what is it like?
Um,
Johnny Manziel.
not the same. I think there should be one more auto. I say I thought we opened it. One more auto.
That would have been grumble though if there was the cards in there.
Yeah, I would have just tore him up. Dre Archer and Martavis. Calvin Pryor. Shiny Warren Moon.
So last pack, last auto.
Last pack should be the last auto. Uh-oh. eBay hot pack alert. $129. Blake Bortles, OBJ, autograph, question mark, hot pack.
I hate when they do that.
I know, isn't that annoying?
Yeah. One of one, question mark, question
Yeah,
mark.
one of one, question mark. Oh my gosh. It's pink. Something's pink in here.
Let's see what we could have sold on eBay.
Yeah. hot pack. We could have sold a Chris Borland autograph. And he quit the NFL.
We should have sold it while we
To
could.
150.
Oh, he was the guy that gave back some of the money, right, to the 49ers too?
Well, he didn't want to have concussions, so he quit.
I'll clean up a little bit in here too.
All right, so dope. I couldn't decide whether or not to put in an Inception or a Prism.
This 14?
Yeah, I picked up a bunch of 14 stuff.
Museum. Remember museum? And is there a sheet that goes in here? Yeah, right here, right?
Those are all the hits from this week's fantasy. Don't trip.
I'm gonna move these now.
Yeah. Kid Reporter crap.
You don't want to be the 2014 Kid Reporter for the Super Bowl that already happened? I'm going to do the garbage can and clean up in here.
Okay, dope. What up, Jeff S? Did you see the 101 we pulled?